God, I need a haircut. I'm going to try something a little bit different today. I'm going to give you a word to write an email. Don't worry, it's fine. But I'm going to try and guess the word before I hit it, just in case. Because I think it's bound to happen. I'm bound to get close on one occasion. And if I do it the first time, that'll just be amazing. Now, I did used to be a magician, so there's probably a tricky way I could do this. But I'm not. I'm going to, honest, just in case I get it, I'm going to go with the word, I don't know what I'm looking around. Oscillation. Oscillation. Tell you what, be honest though, if I land on it and it's in there, that would just be awesome. Here we go, oscillation. I have no idea what I'd do with an email with that, but oscillation is what we're going for. Oscillation. There we go, just in case you can see it before me. Oscillate, oscillate. Oh, that's very true. Only something quite unimportant would be thrown away like that. Only something quite important would be thrown away by that. It's not oscillation, but I like the idea of throwing something away. A few angles you could go with this. So we all have things in our lives that we don't want to throw away. So, for example, I have a bottom row of books over there. The bottom row of my bookcase is books that I want to get rid of, but I haven't quite summoned up the emotional strength to say goodbye to them. I won't read them again, but they're there. They're in the throwing away section of my bookcase, but they're not actually thrown away or donated. Struggling to let go of this kind of stuff, and we all have stuff like that. So it'd be interesting to find something in your life to talk about the fact that you can't let go. Maybe you have a habit that you've done for years that you can't quite shake. Maybe it's completely harmless. It doesn't have to be a world shaker, but it can be good to talk about something you do. Maybe you always buy the same car air freshener because XYZ, it reminds you of something. So look through your life at habits that you do or things that you do that you should really get rid of by now, but you haven't grown out of. Biting your nails, that's another one I do. It's a pain. So what's one habit that's perfectly harmless, that's fun, that won't trigger anybody in any way, shape or form, that you can't get rid of? And then turn it around and say, it's super easy to say, it's a bit like people who blah, blah, blah. And then talk about your audience, or talk about you, talk about your transformation, talk about your offer. You know, think about the thing that you offer that you're about to sell in this email, and think about one of the things, one of the tips, one of the practical exercises it gives you, and kind of allude to that. So if you're a golfer, it might be, it's a bit like golfers who always make this mistake when standing up and shanking their shots to the right, or left if you're left-handed. You can talk about the fact that these simple things, habits that they should have got rid of years ago, are actually harming them now. And then link it into the thing that you're selling. I can show you how to get rid of this, along with 25 other habits that will make you look like a golfing rock star. Golfing rock star? No. So yeah, talk about a habit that you should get rid of, a perfectly harmless one, and then just lead into something that's relevant to your audience, a habit that you know they're doing, that your course solves or your product solves, and then tease it, maybe give them a little bit of value as to a clue as to how they can chip away at it a bit, and then make it super easy by saying, you know, if you want to get rid of it rather than work at it, I can show you how. I've got a proven 38-step time-tested formula that does it for you. Click here, all your habits will go away. That's what I do with that. Still not worked out how to end the video. I still need a haircut though.